Hey guys, Foxtails9 here. I'm back with another episode of my Crossout Builds mini-series, and on today's episode, I'm going to be going over two builds for the price of one because they're both essentially the same thing, but they have different functionalities. So, this build is a build I call the Centepeede, and what it has parts-wise is the Pegasus, the Apollo, the Yeti, and the Jackie, but we also have the Icebox, which is a truck cabin and a heavy cabin that does the damage, which its ability is that the damage of weapons with limited turning angles increases by 20% and increases their rotation speed by 40%. So, as you can see, the fixed cannons on the top of this only have a limited turning angle, and it's up and down, and I'll show you guys when we get into that. But I'm using two Executioner 8mm, and their ability is they pierce through two pins of an armored car's structure parts, and one is set for damage, the other one is set for penetration ability. I'm working on that. Then of course the ammo rack and the flywheel, but I also have the harmonizer, which is when moving at the speed of 50 miles per hour or lower, it increases the projectile speed of all mounted weapons by 10%. The flight acceleration doesn't apply to drones and projectiles launched on a plunging trajectory. Durability is +10, maximum spread is -20. And then I'm using 8 of the new Centipede legs, the Myriad. Legs take turns in getting disabled after losing every 40% of the part's durability. Losing one leg decreases the tonnage and movement of the movement part by half. Losing both removes its support and tonnage completely. After getting disabled, each leg restores its durability over 7 seconds and then becomes functional again. So they'll like suction in, stop moving, and then they become, after 7 seconds they'll reset. It's pretty cool. Then of course your typical ammo crates and whatnot, and then just structure parts. But yeah, that's the main functionality of this build. So, without too much further ado, let's just go on and get into this one. I'll show you what it does. So like I was saying, see, the legs are kind of creepy crawly looking, but these cannons can point up, so if I was going to take out like an aircraft or something, I can shoot up into the air and get it. But at the same time, they're also extremely destructive when hitting a target. And because the legs allow me to move like hovers, I don't need to be able to spin the turrets around. Just the upward direction is enough. So let me show you the range on these bad boys. Let's go on and hit the, yep, blow a straight up hole right into the bus. There you go, DNS. Alright. So let's see. We come over here. And I'll get the bots up and running. Well, I guess I'm just gonna straight up miss. That's fine. He's gone now. That one is too. Executioners are so awesome. One of my favorite cannons in the game. Alright, so that's the Centipede. The next one, since I'm doing a 2-for-1 this time around, is the Centipede, which, how's this one different? Well, I'll tell you. It's basically the same thing, except for the weapon systems. So the weapons I'm rocking are called the Triton on this one, and they're a shotgun that is limited directionals, but like if you ram into something, it'll blow. It's got like spears on the tip that blow things up. And then the other weapon I'm using is called the Incinerator, which it like catapult launches a flaming explosive. So I'll show you guys how that works here in a moment. So let me go on and select this one. See, they're literally the same build, I just have different weapons on them. So the Incinerator does this, and then I can sit back and hit it with the shotguns. And then just, ha! And if there's anything left, see how the spears on the front are glowing? I can just come in and do that and they'll explode. It's kind of cool. Clean them up with the spear tips. Yeah.
Ever thought about painting all your cars red? Just want to test a hypothesis.
Alright, so I'll show how this one works on the bus as well. Pretty friggin' effective. Alright, so that's it for the 2-for-1 Builds episode, so until next time, see ya later, guys.